Hey everybody, this is Dave coming to you from the Gaming Cave, and today we're continuing our playthrough of Silent Victory, U.S. Submarines in the Pacific, 1941 to 1945, game designed by Gregory M. Smith and published by GMT Games. Okay, so this is mission 7. So let's do our patrol assignment and see what we get. Now we get 10, and a 10 is the Marshals, and it's a lifeguard assignment. So we're going to have something to do here when we go to the Marshals. So we're going to the Marshals. It's going to be a lifeguard. All right. Well, got to take a quick look at that and see what we have to do for that. So for this mission, we'll be picking up the downed aviators. So when we get to the patrol box, then we roll a die. If it's a 0, we don't find any, and the mission's a failure. If it's any other numbers, how many we get picked up. This is the counter. We're going to use the airman counter. So we'll get started here, and we'll move right on out to the encounters, and let's get started. We move to the transit box. Again, 2 or 12 is the two numbers, and that's a 7. And we move to the next transit box, and this is a 9, nothing. Okay, so we're off to the Marshals, and there's the Marshals. So we go around, and we're there now. Okay, we roll 1 10-sided die, and it is a 5, so we pick up 5 aviators. So I'm going to mark on my sheet lifeguard 5, and that makes this, as long as I get them all home, a successful mission. You can't get wounded, seriously wounded, or killed. So we take the airman counter and put it in our passenger box down here. And that's the end of that first patrol box. So we made that one. So here we go. Now we're going to see if we run into any submarines. And before I do, I need to restack my torpedoes here. And in fact, I noticed something. I think I was cheating myself earlier. But in very small print, let's see if I can get one of these other ones up here to show you. I'm not going to show up too well. Right here in small print, it gives you dates and what your torpedo load is, and I wasn't even paying attention to that. So I've been running not only with junky torpedoes, but not enough of them. So we're in December of 43, and in December of 43, we carry 16 Mark 14s and 8 Mark 18s. Now my Mark 18s are on the back side here, so here's 4 of them. And I get 4 more. So I think for this, we're definitely putting 4 of these up here. These are electric, so they don't have the steam on them like the other ones do for during the day, so they don't get seen like the steam torpedoes do. I think I'm going to put 4 of these, and then these 8 right here. So I have 16 Mark 14s, 1, 2, 3, 4 times 4, 16, and then my 8, the electrics right there. Okay. All right. Okay, I just moved into the second patrol box. Let's see if we encounter anything here in the Marshals. And we get a 5, and a 5 in the Marshals is Marshals. Here we go. SJ radar, which is functional again. So let's see if we get anything this time. A 5, it's the same thing, so nothing there. We'll move into this box. We got to spend 2 turns here. Here comes our first one, is a 8. An 8 in the Marshalls is a convoy. Okay, so the convoy, we're going to roll 3 times, and it has escort. Okay, so the first ship in the convoy is a small off of roster C. Okay, so the first ship is going to be number 9. Number 9 is the 1,500-ton passenger Kyoto. So a small passenger, really small. Let's write him down. So this will be the 1,500 Kyoto. The next ship is a small on roster C again. This one's 39, 2,800-ton freighter Kashima-san Maru. So small freighter right here, 3,800 ton. It's number 39 right here. 2,800 ton, I mean. 2,800 Kashima-san. All right, one more. This one is small on roster B. And this will be 55. Now 55 is a 2,800 ton small freighter Pliyama Maru. I know I kill these names. Pliyama 55, another 2,800 ton. Okay, and let's roll for the type of escort they're going to have. He is a 4. He's trained. Okay, nothing special about him. All right. Well, oh, I didn't roll for day or night. And it is daytime. All right, so I found this convoy during the day. I think I shall come in. If I come in on the surface, or should I come in submerged? I'm coming in, it's daytime, so I'm going to come in submerged, and I'm going to fire 2 torpedoes at the 2 bigger ships and leave that little one out there by himself. So 2 each right there. Okay. So I'm at medium range. I need a 7. It's no other modifiers. Okay. 7 or less. First torpedo is a 6. That's a hit. Second torpedo, a 5. So target 2. I got 2 hits so far. A 7 and oops, and a 8. That one missed. Okay. Now I got to roll for my duds. Here's for the first 2. 1 to 3s are duds. A 5 and a 2, so 1 dud. And I got to roll 1 die. A 5. It's not a dud. All right, so I'm going to hit 2 ships. So here we go. Now we roll for our damage. Low numbers, please. The first one, ship number 2, is a 5. That's 1 hit. So we hit him. We put a little check mark here to signify damage to him. All right, now we're going to roll for the second ship. And it is a 1. And a 1 is 4 damage. He sunk. So I nailed him. All right. So 1 down. Okay, here comes the escort. Damaged one, sunk one. Okay. Let's see, this is Mark 14 torpedo during the day, that's +1. It's not a night surface, not forward firing. Okay, it's +1. Eight makes it a 9. He found me. Dang it. Oops. Okay, here we go. For the number of hits, electric motor down, night surface, nope. Okay, so here we go. This is a 7. It's 2 hits. Now we're going to roll for the evasive maneuver, and we get a 1 and a 6, so it's down to 1 hit. So it's 1 hit. And now we roll for the hit, the damage, and it is a 63. Forward torpedo even. Okay, forward torpedo even. Forward torpedo doors even. Okay. Now he's coming around. He wouldn't have the torpedo tracks again, but he's previously detected +1. Oh, that's okay, 10. So he detected me, that's an 11. Here comes the hits. It is 7, 2 hits. Now we're gonna roll for the evasive. Oh, 6 and a 6. So I did not evade him, he gets 4 hits. Okay, here we go, 4 hits. First hit, 55. Electric motor 3, don't have that one. Next hit, 24. AA gun. Okay, so, oops, gotta find my marker here. Damaged my AA gun. And next hit, 36. Deck gun. Shoot, hit my deck gun. Okay, so he's damaged. All right. And one more hit. Here we go. And it is a 13. A crew injury. Okay, for crew injury, I have to roll on the table. It's a 2d6. We'll see who it is. It's a 10. The 10 is the crew. Now we roll 1 die. And the roll is a 4. And a 4 is a severe wound. So I have a crew member, 1 crew member, with a severe wound right there. All right. Okay. Yep, here comes, he's coming around again. It's +1. 3 is a 4. Okay, I evaded him. Now, the question is, well, we're definitely going to see if we can find this guy. So, fired torpedoes, roll for detection, did all that. Okay. Roll 1d6. All targets, if any targets were damaged, sub may automatically follow. If following, determine if targets are still escorted. A 1 to 4, they're escorted. A 5 or 6, he's not escorted. A 1, he's still escorted. Okay, we'll roll for day or night. It is nighttime. Okay, so we're now at night. I'm going to stay submerged. And I see. If unescorted, decide which straggler will be targeted. If escorted, damaged ships stay together. Okay. Okay, so I was just checking to make sure. So I'm following the damaged ship. The rest of the convoy's gone, but an escort stayed with him. So I'm coming after him. I'm going to fire 2 of my aft torpedoes. 1, 2. I'm going to fire 2 aft torpedoes. We're submerged. It's a 7. And no modifier, so I need 7 or less. Oh man. 3. 1 hit. Second. 3. 2 hits. Okay, now we're rolling for the duds. 1 to 3, they're duds. 1 for each dice. A 6 and a 5, 2 hits. Yeah, he's gonna be gone. That's a 5 and a 5, that's 2 more hits. The small freighter went down. Okay, so I ended up sinking him. I guess actually I could have reloaded everything, but I'll do that here in a little bit. Let's see, sunk. It's 2 down. All right, he's coming around for me. This is a 7 or less, or no, 8 or less. He didn't give me no modifier. 5, he couldn't find me this time. I got away. Okay, so we're done with him. Now we got to check for all this damage. I'm going to load these Mark 18s this time into here. Okay, and I'm going to load 2 rears. Well, I based that on fixing my front torpedo tubes. Now, I do have my expert engineer, so he's -1 to the die roll for all my damage checks. So let's start with our torpedo tubes. I need a 1 or 2 to repair. Oh, it's a 4. They are inoperable. So the even tubes, 2 and 4, I would not load. So I only loaded 2 torpedoes there. Okay, he's going to try the 50 cal machine gun. It's a 1 or 2. Nope, it's inoperable. Can't repair it. And now for my deck gun, and it's a 2. He fixed it. Okay. Oops. Got my marker. Got the dropsies today, I think. Okay. So, got my deck gun fixed anyway. All right. So I got, let's see, that's everything. Yep. Okay, we're moving into the second box. And we're going to roll for an encounter. And it is a 4. And a 4 is, at the marshals, nothing. Okay, move up, next box. Roll a 12. Okay, 12, first 12, a natural 12. So, or natural 12. So now we roll the random events. And we get a 2. Man overboard. Huge wave hits your bridge, and an officer is lost at sea who is on watch duty when the mishap occurs. Roll 1 additional d6. A 1 is the captain and the game ends. The 2 is the exec, 3 is the chief engineer, 4 to 6 third officer. Place a KIA marker on whichever one it is. It's a 5. Oh, it's my third officer. So he just got, he was an expert too. So he is now KIA. So I lost my third officer. He got washed overboard. Okay. Now we go to the last box. Roll for an encounter. And the encounter is Oh, a 2. It's a Marshalls. Oh, it's a capital ship. On a capital ship, we roll for the capital ship ID. Ship has escort and cannot be followed due to its speed. So let's see what we got out here. We've just found us a capital ship. Here we go. This is a 1 to 20 die roll. So I'm going to actually use my 20-sided die. And this is 19. This is the Battleship Congo. It's a fast capital ship. It takes 6 hits to sinking. Okay, so this is the Congo. 37,200. 37,200. Congo. All right. Is it day or night? It is day. Okay, so the question is, do we try to hold out for night and get a shot at this guy? Let's see, what's his escort going to be? His escort is, elite. On top of that, he's got a great escort. Of course, you would only expect that with a battleship. Okay, so we can try to switch tonight, and I'm going to try to switch tonight. And I get a 2. We switched, so it's nighttime now. All right, so I'm going to get a chance at this guy. I'm going to get a chance at this. I'm going to take a chance at this guy. I'm doing a night surface because I'm firing 2 electrics. I'm firing the 4 steams. Oh, wait a minute. I got to find my ship here. This is the Congo. Right? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. That's the Yamato. So he's still in the stack. There he is. Very bottom one, of course. All right. Congo. He's a 6. Takes 6 hits to hit him. So here's what we're going to do. We're firing our aft torpedoes first, the Mark 14s. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're firing the 2 Mark 18s second as my second volley. So they're the ones that are going to pay the penalty. All right, here we go. Here we go. This is a big chance here. If I can level him, it'd be great. Here we go. This is a surface torpedo attack. It's -1. It's a warship or capital ship. It's +1, so I'm even. And that's it. 7 or less on the first 4. 8. Missed. Okay. Next torpedo. 8. Dang it. Man, I was counting on these bad boys hitting. Third torpedo. 6. 1 hit. Next one. 9. So only one of my Mark 14s hit. Okay, now we got to check for the Mark 18s. These are second shots. Surface -1. Warship +1, so we're even. Second salvo +1. Mark 18 medium range +1, so that's +2. So here we go. +2 to the dice. First 7s. 7 +2 is a 9. The first one missed. Here comes the second one. 9 missed. Wow. Fired all those torpedoes and only one of them got a hit. Now we got to roll, see if it's a dud. 1 to 3 is a dud. 2. Oh my God. I fired 6 torpedoes and nothing caused any damage. That's my 1 run at him. Now I got to avoid the escort. Okay. So here he comes. Oh, let's see. Captain, fuel tanks, dive planes, capital warship escort. So he's +1. Night surface attack +2. And I fired forward and aft +3. Okay, it's a +3. They get 7, that's 10. He found me. Okay, here we go. Number of hits. This guy's elite. He gets +1 to his number of hits. He also had +1 on his detection, so he had 11. 8 is 2 hits +1. It's 3 hits. And I'm going to do my evasive maneuver here. So he's at 3 hits. And he missed. So back down to 2 hits. Okay, 2 hits. First one is 14. Periscope. All right. So they damaged the periscope. Periscope. Here it is. All right. So my periscope's damaged. And his second hit is 22. Electric motor 2. Okay, so he hits my electric. All right. Now we got to check. He's coming around, see if he still keeps touch with me. This time, 8 or less. He gets +1 for his detection because he's elite. And let's see, +1 for the capital ship escort, so he's +2. Previously detected +3. The night surface in the 4 doesn't happen now. +3. 9 makes that 12. So on a 12, he gets +1. I have electric motor damage +2. 4. It's 1 hit. Yep. I'm going to check something real. Okay, I was just looking up. I think this modifier is +1 on his die roll, not +1 hit. +1 because his detection's +1. So that would make that a 5. A 5 is 1 hit, and we're going to try to evade it. And we get a 3 and a 5. We evade it. So no hits that time. Okay, he's coming around again. He's at +3. Oops. 8 and 3 is 11. +1's 12. So he gets +1, +2 to this for the hits. 5 makes that 7. That's 2 hits. Gonna roll for evasion. 2 hits. A 5 and a 4. Gotta look on my evasion chart. Let's see, evasive maneuvers. 5 and a 4. Yes, evaded that. So he's down to 1 hit. And it is a 63. Forward torpedo even. That's the one that's already damaged. So no damage again. Okay, here we go. It's +3. 11. That's 12 plus. +2 now. 7 makes that a 9. That's 2 hits. I'm going to try to evade. 2 and a 4. 2 and a 4. That evades. So he had 2 hits. He's down to 1 hit. And that 1 hit is 24. A gun. It's already knocked out. Okay. Here he comes around again. +3. 5. +3's 8. I evaded him. All right. We got away from him. Whew. That was tense. All right. We go to our transit box. Let's see. I got to roll for my periscope, see if I fix it. It's a -1 because my engineer 4-3. Nope, it's disabled. And my electric motor is a 1 to 4. A 6. So 5, it's disabled. Wow. Okay, it took some damage this time. I reload these 2 torpedo tubes. 2 odd ones for nothing. Okay, we're in this transit box. It's 5, nothing. Move into the next transit box. 7, nothing. So we're back home. All right. we'll tally up here. We sunk 5,600 tons. We rescued 5 airmen as part of our mission. So they weren't too happy about us attacking that big battleship, but we got that done. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 damages. So we're going to take a refit, and I know it's 1 more refit, but is it 2 more refit? Let's check that out and see real quick on our refits. Refit, where you at? Let's see. One of this additional month for each increment of 3 or fraction thereof of hull damage. Okay. Hull damage, hull damage. Come on, where are you? If 3 or more systems are marked inoperable, 1 additional month is added for the refits. So 1 more month. Okay. So 2 months of refit fixes my systems. It's going to be April of 44, and our dud rate on these torpedoes is now going to go to a dud rate of 1. So we're really a lot better there now. Okay. So that's going to end mission number 7. Okay, 2 things here at the end. 1, I got my first Navy commendation ribbon. They started that in November 43, and that's for any successful patrol. So I got that. I didn't sink 3 ships, so I didn't get another Bronze Star, but I did get my Navy commendation ribbon. All right. And then the second thing is we got to replace our 3rd officer who was KIA. So when we do that, we're going to roll 1 dice, 1 D10, and I have 7 battle stars. So 7 battle stars on a roll of 1 to 3, I get an expert replacement. Otherwise, he's just normal. And I get, an 8. That was close. Okay, so he's normal. So my expert crew member got KIA. All right, well, let's go ahead and move into mission number 8 here, and let's see where we're headed to. Now, we are now in April 44, and I can try to pick my location. So on a roll of a 1, no, I got a 6. Okay, so here we go. Let's see where they're sending our patrol to. Is on a 7, and a 7 in April of 44 is this chart, and a 7 is the Philippines. So we're off to the Philippines. All right, so here we go. So we move into the first transit box. 2 or 12. 10, nothing. Next transit. 4, nothing. So we're off to the Philippines. Come up this way. And now we're checking for our first encounter in the Philippines, and it is a 7. And a 7 is a ship plus escort. Okay, so let's find out what the ship is. It is a small on roster A. Very small freighter, roster A. And it is 14. It's that's not bad though. 4,000 ton passenger Makassar Maru. So it's a small passenger. Take that Congo off of there. Okay. Makassar Maru. Let me write that down. Let's see, we're in the Philippines. $4,000 tons. Makassar. Okay, and let's roll to see what he's a 5, and we're in 1944. So a 5 is a veteran. So this time they have a veteran escort. So instead of elite, he's veteran, and a veteran is +1 on his hit. table. Okay. Oh, I didn't load my torpedoes. Let's see. I think I'll put 1, 2, 3, 4 there. And let's see, this is April 44, so this hasn't changed yet. 4 there. 4 there. We'll load him with 2 electrics and 2 steams here. See how that works for me. 2 electrics and 2 steams. Okay. Okay, so let's see. I got a small. I think we'll fire 1 steam and 1 electric at him. Oh, I got to roll day or night. This is day. So we'll do day submerged. Or we could do day surfaced. Why don't we do day surfaced? Okay. All right, day surfaced. Here we go. I got 2 torpedoes. The steam is a 7 or less, and it's a surface, so -1. That's it. -1. I get a 4. That's a hit. Mark 18 is a +1, but it's a surface, so he's even. 7 or less. 9. Ah, the electric missed. Okay. Now we roll for a dud. Now I'm in the years where the dud number is 1 only. So, ooh, it's a 2. So no dud. I got a hit. And now we roll 1 dice for the hit. And it is a 2. And a 2 is 3 damage. So I sunk that ship. All right. So right out of the gate, we get us 1. That passenger went down. That was worth 4,000 tons too. Okay, now comes the escort. He's mad at me because I just sunk his ship. Here he comes. He's 8 or less. Let's see. Dive planes out, capital ship. +1 because of the steam torpedo. That's it. +1. 6 is a 7. I avoided him. Evaded him. So he doesn't get me. I get through that one. I'm going to reload an electric and a steam. I didn't have any damage. We move to our next patrol box, and let's see if we can encounter something. We get a 9 and a 9 in the Philippines is ship plus escort. Okay, so first die, it is a small on roster C. Okay, and it will be number 13 on roster C, 4,200 ton freighter Hokushu Maru. So a small freighter, 4,200 tons. I'll take that. 4,200 Hokushu. All right, here we go. Oh, day or night? Let's see. Nighttime. So we're coming in at night. I'm going to stay on the surface. I'm going to do 2 torpedoes again. A steam and an electric. Okay. So again, base target number 7. And I'm on the surface. So it's a -1 for the steam. We need 7 or less, and it is a 7. -1's a 6. The steam hits. Here comes the electric. He's +1, so it's no modifier, and it gets an 11. Those electrics, not hitting with them. Okay, but my steam hit. All right, Let's see how much damage we get. It is a 5. 1 damage point. So he's damaged. Okay. 1 damage on him. Now, comes the escort. He's a 7, let's see, 8 or less. Let's see, fuel tanks, nothing for the torpedo because it's nighttime, but I am a night surface. Nope, this is 1944, so no modifier for the night surface attack, so no modifiers. 10, and I guess I should roll to see. Oh, a 6. He's a veteran, I think. I forgot to do that on his quality. Oh, he's an elite. Great. So he definitely got 12. Okay. So here comes his hits. He gets +1, +2 onto this. So 11 makes it 30. That's 5 hits. Oh, look. Oh, I got to do the evasive. It's 5 it's sunk. If I evade it, I can get away with 5 hits. Here we go. Uh-oh. That's it. They sunk my ship. Oh man, he got me. Okay, so on 43 plus, we move to this table for the escorter air attack chart, and the N number there, he had that, is sunk. So they sunk me. So she went down. The snapper just got sunk. So the crew died. Everything's over. And that's the end of my playthrough of Silent Victory. U.S. submarines in the Pacific, 1941 to 1945. But I am going to add up. I did sink 4,000 tons. So I'm going to do, let's see, I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 patrols. And I sunk 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I sunk 15 ships. And I'll do my math real quick here. Okay, and so we ended up, here's our history. So as you can see, I kept the names of the ships that we actually encountered, and then kept my tonnage. We did get promoted to commander. This was USS 185 Snapper. We were on our 7th patrol or 8th patrol. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8th patrol. We were on our 8th patrol, and we ended up 8 patrols. We sunk 15 ships, and we had total tonnage of 58,800. Overall, other than dying, it was pretty successful. I sunk at least 1 ship on every patrol, which was pretty good. And all my patrols, except for the one we died on, were successful. So overall, I think it was a great campaign. Unfortunately, that the dice went against us, and he caught us, and they sunk us. So that concludes this one. Hey man, this was fun. I had a great time playing this game. It had been, it'd probably been a year and a half since I played it, and getting into it, I started to remember how much fun it really was, and I really enjoyed this game. It's a blast. So if you have it, get it out and play it. I mean, if you don't have it, think about it. I think it's one of the best submarine games out there, actually. All right. Hey, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. I'd appreciate it. And if you liked what we did, give me a thumbs up. I'll see you next time.